He's an hour away from rising on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road.
Now we're getting ready. This is the last, I guess, thing we're going to do here before we actually leave for Muncie. And I'm hoping this is going to be one of the best national coverages ever. One of the most fun, certainly. Everybody that seems to be excited about semi-scale planes, everybody that's been to the shop here, seems to be excited about seeing how we're going to do with the Nats. It'll be fun either way. Win, lose, or draw, we are going to have a great time. We got two what I hope are going to be two really competitive planes. Of course, the Spitfire, the backup plane. The Seafire, the one that this will be the first time it's entered in the Nationals. And if you haven't been following, I know these tapes go out to a lot of people that don't subscribe to the tape. You might not have been aware of the fact I've been spending about half of my time working on this fish pond and my koi pond out in the back. Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, I've got a P-47N model, but it's flying very well, but I'm not flying well. But it will be here next year. I wanted to fly some classic.
Is this an old model? I mean, is it like a qualified stuff?
1968.
Okay.
Yep. This is a Jack Sheets.
Yeah, it had the look of, yeah. I didn't know.
That's what it is.
I have been winging it, of course.
I'm not that old.
Yes, it is.
Liar, liar.
You're going to fly Alaska?
I just had the feel of it.
What is that like?
Yeah, look at that.
Don't
so
you touch that.
I know. I asked you 25 years ago.
Mr. IB man, I need to ask you a question.
Can I rub your airplane? And he looked at me like,
The pervert.
For a
he
price.
actually let me rub it.
But make it fast.
And put the money in my left pocket.
Last I heard he wasn't going to be able to.
We already have one panel framed up for an I-beam elliptical wing with the molded carbon. I guess it's the same thing Paul's doing. They bake it in an oven.
Right.
Boeing's contributing the spar. They don't know it yet. Adamusko works for Boeing for 3 days. He's coming home with toolboxes full of bolts. Wow, we have titanium wheel hubs. Wow, we're going to have this. You're going to have unemployment checks again for 2 years.
The red Thunderbolt has got that.
I tell you what, Billy, I'm telling you, you just don't know how good it is to see you.
Well, Jim, I never thought I'd see him again. I
just don't know.
I heard he's alive.
I have begged him for years to come, and he would not come.
I have his Bearcat at home.
Please come to that.
You've got to tell me the story. I have no idea how you really ended up with that
I got it from Randy Hancock, and it looked like Randy had it, and he pirated the motor out of it, and then Windfall told us we were and I said, well, I'm going to be molded. So I like to
dissect it.
Yeah, I never took it apart. I looked at it, and I think I remember how anytime you want it. It's not in the best shape, but it could be.
Takes half of the adventure out of it.
There's no more cracking flex.
Takes all the adventure out of it.
Well, I gotta say, years ago when you had those planes with all the adjustments in it, that was something that should have been widely accepted.
But this is a better way.
And you're selling these, right?
Thank you.
Okay. Bob McDonald, anybody needs a set of, what do you call them, the tweakable horns? Or?
Tweakable horns.
That's good. I'll tell you the truth, I wish I had them in my plane. Too late now.
That's how it works. Very simple.
Yeah. That's fun. If you don't ever have to tweak them, there's no problem. But if you do and you don't have them, it's like adjustable lead-outs. Once you glue them in, you know they're going to be wrong.
Yeah. We just put a little hole in the side of the airplane and...
Yeah, right. Like you do on the adjustable, you know, the slider thing?
Slider tail.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Give it a smaller hole there.
Let's see, where's... Oh, you got one on here. Oh, yeah. Here's the hole that he has. Okay, now the $1 million question. Plane's flying with the outboard wing up.
Okay.
You loosen the screw, hold the inboard flap and move the outboard?
Yeah.
Okay. Billy agrees with that? That's what I know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't move the other one. You leave the inboard one where it should be.
Everything's trimmed on the outboard flap.
Exactly, okay. Because some people really don't, well, maybe they realize it or not, I don't know.
Yeah, swag.
Billy have one in his, or?
No, he built that before I came up with this.
I have a feeling if you put that in stunt news, you'll sell 100 of them in one day.
Come in with diesel.
Is this actually the scale event now, or is this like a warm-up kind of thing?
These are officials.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday and today.
That's a Jack Cheeks original designed by Mike.
I like the pilot. I'll tell you, I can't fault your choice of, let me get a picture of this pilot. Wow. I mean, we're talking Playmate quality here.
Other times it don't fly with a flip.
You're lucky though, I heard she likes older men.
That's why she got me. She said I was in the youth of old age. What she said.
He's in the prime of his old age.
That's it. I told her, get me while I'm hot.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, Cheryl?
Oh,
Is this the all-electric guy? Hey, hey, this is the all-electric one. I have video of this in Canada, I think. Somewhere in Canada. Well, somebody sent me video. Yeah, this looks like it. All electric. I said, oh man, cool.
Give us a minute, buddy.
Sure.
Talk to Frank about finishes over here.
I already got a little. This is what, silk span and dope?
This is coverall
Okay.
and arrow gloss.
And you had problems with the arrow
Yeah.
gloss. Okay.
Well, the hobby shop was out of stickets, and it would take 3 weeks to get it. So a friend lent me some other stuff to stick the fabric down.
Oh, okay.
And then when it seemed to be working fine till I began to put the silver on and then see what happened.
And silver shows all the mistakes. Yeah.
Well, there weren't mistakes. There
Well,
were incompatibilities.
Where it's incompatible. Incompatible.
And so, you know, it's
I would assume if you used all SIG, the chance of having that problem
That's-
would be
well,
minimized.
this new airplane, everything's going to be SIG.
Speaking of B-29 went over. Let's see what you miss when you don't go to the Nats. Look at this, a B. Is that the big one with the 4 car engines or whatever they have in there? Wow. That is definitely impressive. You're a captive audience, but the B-29. We got to go over and look at that, John.
I like that engine. I tried to trax it to the front of them. So I was going to make sure that they could see the flaps open from back.
You don't need a flap. You got enough options, don't you? I'm doing something else.
I need if I had something else.
Work on the other side of the bay. That's where our artwork is. Walk around the front side.
Tom Morris is always looking for documentation for P-61s. Will you look at the lines? He's got more lines than I have in my toolbox. Holy mackerel. And that. How many features are on this? How many you got like, well, I can't even count them. Wow, that is a beautiful. Now see, I have to look at something. I have to look right here and see if when I look through the gun sight I can see the pilot's eyes, because that's what I thought was the selling feature of my whole plane.
I got gun sight front and rear.
Yeah, I see. I'm impressed. Beautiful.
So that's what they got me on FAI. I blow them up and judge the last
Tom Morris, you can be here. Oh my God, we just finished this up on the last tape. Oh, eat your heart out. Look at this, going in on final. As he goes to his knees. Beautiful. We'll be over there later today.
Let's go.
Go. Boy, that's tuned. 4 electric motors on a B29.
I think so. Now, set it off.
It's eerie how quiet this is.
I didn't hear it. I'm not feeling the last word. Maybe it is already in there.
How many rivets do you think are on there, John?
I don't know, a hell of a lot. Double sets of machine guns on the side.
On the side, yeah.
Both sides had double sets of machine guns.
Yeah, John. That's a professional model. Full ignition wires on the engine.
Yeah.
Briefing time. Cool.
Real hard.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
They'll be out on the.
This last round will go quick to back
Yeah. When do they have the scale judging? You know, Friday?
I don't know. I don't know, we can find out the judges.
Yeah, see if you could find out when they do the judging. Look at the landing gear legs, Sean.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, that sign was that way.
Now we need about 3 or 4 more loads of on the west side of the house.
Gotcha. You pinched it. Huh? You pinched it between the... I've been out working out in the garden and had one land between right back here and then squat down and...
Friday. They judged him already.
They judged him
On the
already?
board, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can't get that.
Greg, you were talking about wanting
Yeah.
hickory. Uncle Dean wants some poplar, and Uncle Jim and Aunt Joyce wants some sassafras. And Cindy said you ought to call Don and see when he goes down there, see how much you can get and pick up of that. And see what kind of prices they
I
still
talked to Rick, his prices aren't bad. Troutman. On
have.
hickory.
This is a lot better.
I know.
If they have it. Cindy and Roger paid $300 for all that wood.
How much did we pay for all of our wood? 1,000?
That's scary.
No.
Bought that all off the roof.
We got over $3,000 or $4,000.
Right. That's that fresh test you
Cost us
Food too much.
then we did all the work. How much that would cost?
Okay, judges are switching. Start them and then we'll go.
Charlie? I think I've got everybody who has been active. Frequency they were flying, their radio exactly works. Yeah, but there were a couple of
Little fire extinguisher in the nose. The big Mustang.
We go back all the way to the 70s.
Oh, and that's the truth. Yeah, we were flying in competition with Scale Masters in the Chicago Scale Masters.
A guy named Ed Gallagher had sent me a bunch of your technology, I guess, is there, to use in control line stunt. It all worked well. You're Bob Violet? Wendy Artnowski. I use your stuff on my videos all the time. The carbon, yeah, I make carbon props, high-tech, high-end stuff. I taught George Sparr's son how to fly. My claim to fame. Look at this thing. Wow. I got this on video before from the control line. It look, you shut the circles down when this thing flies. Everybody looks at this instead of the plane. Beautiful.
Wait, you mean over there?
Yeah, we're the flying control line stunt, yeah.
And they're flying over you? Is that what it means?
Oh, you give him a buzz later today. Give him a thrill. Get that B-29 and give him a thrill.
B-29. Good boy, everybody. Huh?
Yeah, I use a lot of Bob.
Our figure eights are right over there. That's our problem.
Yeah. I used a lot of Bob's technology with the carbon fiber matting and stuff. For us, it worked real well. 4 strokes.
Tell how good I am as a dollar. Yeah, this small move you don't like. Claps too. Okay. They're all right, Mike? Hey, Mike, put the one with the triple band on the front. So if we find that one first.
Political action to try to force hearings in people.
Well, for what it's worth, this may or may not be of any value to you. One of my good friends was just appointed to the Hackensack Meadowlands Development Committee.
Oh, okay.
Which is in charge of all the wildlife for our, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with Giant State. And he'll have a voice with Whitman whenever they have dinner. You know what I'm saying? It may be, and I hope Wes can put that to his use at some point, or whoever.
Good. Well, the guys that are actually doing the film, the same guys that are doing the filming here. You'll see this MVP.
Yeah, good.
They're doing the environmental film.
Boy, that's...
Yes, ma'am. You're gonna give it up?
Let's watch the B-29, then we'll go have lunch. Yeah. Man, everybody wants to see the B. This is unbelievable.
Taxi out.
Look at this. Taxi out, baby.
Taxi out.
Check this out. We're just talking to Dave Brown, president of the AMA, and believe me, if you haven't read his column in the last Model Aviation, read it. It's a significant thing to be. We've lost and are on the verge of losing a 3rd flying field by us. And it may be happening to you. You got to get on the government's back before they, I don't know how to phrase it that it's politically correct. It happens to the RC people, control line, all events. It means it's a significant thing. Let's see if we can get the takeout roll here. Yeah. I don't want to get too close to the line, to tell you the truth. I'm a coward.
You're a coward.
Wimp is the word. There we go. These are all 4 strokes, by the way. We're looking at this. Get the takeoff roll. Gear up. Every year there's something cool like this. Is Garland Hamilton in the mix yet? Ready to go? Yeah. You already put the propane in that guy. Maybe we'll stay away from him. I got a little battery left, and we'll go have lunch. How do you feel about lunch?
Oh, terrific.
Terrific, huh?
Yeah.
Is that the jet going? We'll come back.
Huh?
They're spooling up the jet. They do it with compressed air.
It's going now.
Yeah. Then they hit the ignition or something similar to that. Garland Hamilton.
Is he coming in for his landing now?
You look at the jet. I wanted to see if they're going to have any action here. When he's on final, let me know and I'll do the B-29. We're trying to use up the last little bit of battery here before we go to lunch. So many things. They all go on at the same time. You have to.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. Will you believe it?
Oh,
Man, oh man, he's
nose wheel down. What a pro. Absolutely realistic. Brakes on. Taxi.
He just right on the end of the runway, he set that thing down.
Oh, he went out into the grass. Getting his underwear soiled here looking at this.
He didn't come, he's not coming to the net?
He's here. He was here this morning. Yeah, I saw him. He's over by Mazzoni's van. I think they locked him in the van.
Oh.
Dan Banjak. Possibly the most talented natural flyer of our time. Friendliest, coolest guy.
That's his second takeoff.
Oh, yeah. Go over and body slam Dave Brown. Get him out of there. AMA President Dave Brown. We just were talking to him a little while ago. Excellent column he wrote. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Can't get around it. I can't get in front of it. I can't get behind it. Spooling up. Rolling. Rotation. Gear up.
He's a mover, I'll tell you that.
I wonder how fast they must put radar guns on them, huh?
If you open it wide open, you don't need that.
Oh, they're scoring them now. This is an official flight. Unbelievable. I tell you the truth, I could stay here all day. And there's more.
No, I'll say this. I don't think you could get that to break in and out of the four-stroke.
No.
It might two-cycle, but I don't think it'll
I don't think you'll get that into there. I don't get that right Fox brake, you know.
No.
Hey,
the propane brake.
Yeah.
That B-29.
Oh, that B-29, unbelievable.
That guy flies it.
Whoa, good. Boy, he stuck. He set that sucker down. I watched him right at the end.
Touching right down on final, short final.
Yeah.
He gets a round of applause. Roland Hamilton.
Good luck in your flying, Alan.
film pictures. No matter if it's models, or airplane models.
So they can follow the line.
What they're doing now.
11, okay.
They're taking this to runs it.
Yeah, where it teaches.
Yeah.
This is Frank McMillan. And we're on circle number 1. Just going to do a little bit, well, just a little carry around right here, right now. I'm just going to get back in focus. Here we go. Right. No. There's a close-up. There's a far shot. Want to say hello to people back home?
Hey, everybody.
Okay, where you from?
I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana.
And this is?
The Nats.
This is the Nats, and this, who am I speaking to?
Robert Corrales.
There you go, Robert.
And
Everybody's
Matt
here.
Didn't do very good.
That's all right. Are you enjoying yourself, having fun?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And you're down here with?
Rick Ashford and Buddy Marcellus.
There you go. All right, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Nats. I want to do this. See, you make a good video, man. You know why? You speak right up and loud and clear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what you gotta have. Yeah. Look at that wind, huh? Yeah. You got a great plane there. Absolutely. Oh, you get all excited when you see something like that. There's a lot of wind out there. Yeah, and it's consistently blowing like more than one place. You feel it now, it's right here. It's running right here.
Good looking loop.
Let's see how the inverted level flight is. Do a close-up of this. Feel the gust now? Whoa. Yeah. It's hard to hold the bottom in this wind, isn't it?
Yeah. He done it great, though.
Let's see what happens here. So normally you get a little rise on that, right?
Yep.
Look at that one. Did you see the whip out of that?
Yep.
This is a tough. Try to get scores on this kind of wind. There we go. Watch this. Triangle time. Ah, nice bottoms on those triangles. Yeah, they're really exciting. Watch that.
He's got a good run going.
Oh yeah, he's got a good motor in there.
Yeah.
That's a PA 61 in there.
Yeah.
Almost sounds like a real airplane. Aerobatics.
He's doing it. He is doing it.
All right. Look at this. Look at this. You figure you get blown right out of those in this kind of wind, right?
Yep.
You need a lot of drive, right?
Oh, he nailed that one. He nailed that.
That's great. Yeah. See, we're looking at it from the judge's point of view too, right over here. And they're looking at the tops and bottoms. And we really can't see, you know, oh, those are beautiful. Oh, see that just come right back into that entry level. I'm gonna just zoom up a little closer now.
God, no.
Hourglass. You hit it, huh? Boy, look at that. There we go. Yeah. I want to see if he just nails it right on. He ain't gonna let that wind pull this thing around. He's gonna bring it right down. Here we go. Do a close-up too. Oh, beauty, beauty, beauty. Give him a little round. This is Brett Buck in Circle 2, second official flight. This plane just loves the wind. Shoulder's starting to get a little tired here, but no complaints. The sun isn't as bad as it was the past 4 days here. Saturday was pretty bearable. Sunday, Monday, rain. Still flyable too, by the way. Got the rain late in the day. With heavy fork lightning out here. Tuesday beautiful, Wednesday beautiful, Thursday beautiful. Friday, you see it right now. Another gorgeous day, but the wind is the key factor right here today. No wind. Feel that wind? Hear that wind? It's here. This is the Nats. This is what you have to expect. Nationals. Here we are. Ramada Inn. As you look around,
John Brodak here with his new kid soon to be released.
John Brodak right here.
Wave to the camera.
John, where's your son? Okay, here's his son, John Jr.? Joe Jr. There you go.
Joe Billy Bob, Joe. He's a truck driver.
Okay, and in back of John,
Larry Scarinzi.
Introduce yourself, Larry.
Soon to be let out of the witness protection program. I don't have my hat. Wait a minute.
There you go.
Hat, Larry, what do we need you? Can we
No.
do this again? I don't know. Retake.
Okay, in back of John.
Say who you are.
Kent Gerhardt, former combat flyer, occasional combat pitman, and RC player.
Where are you from?
Kokomo, Indiana.
Well, welcome aboard. Okay, right here. I'm not a stranger to this part. Here we go.
He looks different with that face look.
Are you wanted by history right here? Second official flight, Walker Cup fly-offs. Got a fresh battery in here, and here we go. Get a little zoom up here, get close up. Father calls his son the little guy, but he's a good kid. See this man right here? He's part of the team of the Fitzgerald. And this man's always with them out here. Always. First swing over. Okay. Now he's starting to speed up just a little bit here. He's getting a little more whip out of this. Here we go. All right. Nice maneuver. Very nice. Well, congratulations to Dave Fitzgerald, the winner of the 97 Nats. All the top 5 finalists. Brian Kiefer, Derek Berry. Anyway, we really hope you're enjoying some of these. That's 10-year-old footage. Thanks to Peter Michael for help recording it. Frank McMillan, who I think flew really well that year. Billy Warwood, of course, always flying well. Ted Fancher. And Brian Kiefer,
my young protege. Well, more on him at some future time. Anyway, here we are 10 years later, and who would have ever thought that 10 years later we'd have two dihedral Spitfire wings? And that model, now 10 years old, to me it's still just as attractive and just as beautiful as the day it was made. Sits up in my Spitfire bedroom keeping me company. And if Joe and I have our way, you haven't seen the end of the Spitfires. The best is yet to come. But like everything, we're at the end of the tape, and we will see you on the next tape. We'll be closing in on having our Novanta done, and then on to our dihedral Spitfire.